It's quite the find. Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie. So for this week's video, you're probably wondering what it's about. So I will tell you. This week's video is a BOLO video, so we're going to talk about items to be on the lookout for. And these are very specific items that you want to be on the lookout for. Now, I have other videos available that are on the topic of plushes. And this video is going to be about a very specific brand of plush from a very specific store. And that store is, drumroll please, Build-A-Bear. So I know I go thrifting a lot and see Build-A-Bear often. And I look them up and I look them up. And most of the time, they're not worth picking up. However, there are many, many, many Build-A-Bear plushes that are worth picking up. And we are going to talk today about the valuable ones so that you all can be on the lookout for these specific Build-A-Bear plush so that you know when you see those right away, you're just going to grab it because that is a valuable plush. So let's talk about him. First off, we have from the movie How to Train Your Dragon, we have Meatlug. Now, he's not the main character, and that's kind of how sometimes it goes with Build-A-Bear plush. It's usually not the most popular character that commands the highest dollar. And this is a good example of that. So Meatlug, he sells for around $140 on eBay. So you definitely want to be looking for Meatlug when you are sourcing. Next, we have a Halloween kitty. Kind of generic looking, right? But this is a collectible Build-A-Bear. This is rare. So this plush sells for $152 approximately. So, you know, right in that ballpark. So definitely be on the lookout for Halloween kitty. Next, we've got a Care Bear plush. Now, there are other variations of this, but for whatever reason, people just love Grumpy Bear. And he's in demand. And should you find a Grumpy Bear Build-A-Bear plush, you can expect to sell it for around $175. So that is definitely a good payday. You want to find Grumpy Bear. He's one of the more obvious Build-A-Bears, I would say. But yeah, definitely be looking out for this Care Bear Build-A-Bear. Next, we have a My Little Pony plush. This name just cracks me up. It's called Derpy Muffins. Like, what kind of name is that? It sounds like it could be like a punk band from like the mid-90s. I don't know. It just sounds like a funny name for something, and it's a funny name for this plush. But yeah, this is My Little Pony. This is Derpy Muffins, and Derpy Muffins sells for $210 approximately on eBay. So definitely one to look out for. And when you think about it, when you're buying plush, you're probably not spending, more than a few dollars, at most. These are things I don't see Goodwill marking up. So good to look for when you're out thrifting or garage selling. It's that time of year. Next, this plush is very unassuming looking, but this is a Giggly Piggly plush. That is its name. And you can see it sold for $275 or possibly $295. I can't read my own handwriting on my notes, but it's a good chunk of change. Either way, Giggly Piggly is definitely worth picking up. But yeah, it looks very generic. Like you might not even know it was Build-A-Bear right away if you looked at it, but definitely a good one. Next, I've noticed there's quite a few Build-A-Bear bunny variations that are valuable, and this one is one of the more valuable ones. There's this line of Build-A-Bear where they have like a baby or like a mini with them, and I've noticed that a lot of those are valuable. So this is the vanilla fudge bunny with the baby, and this sells around $280 on eBay. So just imagine, you find that for $1. I mean, that is some crazy profit. And these prices are going to keep going up as we go through this list. So the next one is called Mothman. And I don't know if this is a newer Build-A-Bear that's kind of rare or what. I don't even know what Mothman is. Maybe some of you do. But if you see Mothman, you want to pick up Mothman because it sells on eBay for $325. So you just want to make that mental note of what Mothman looks like. Next, we have a character that is familiar to me. This is from my daughter's younger childhood, I guess you could say. Doc McStuffins. So this is Lammy, very cute. And I'm guessing this is kind of a rare Build-A-Bear plush. And Lammy sells for $335. Next, we have someone called Huggable Pup. And this is a very, 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 very valuable Build-A-Bear. And Huggable Pup sells for around $400. Can you believe that? I mean, it is just incredible what these plush sell for. So, we're getting into some really more rare ones at this point. So, might be a little harder to find, but not impossible. I mean, these plush are out there. People bought them just to give to a child, and they don't realize the value that they're at this point. So definitely worth being on the lookout for. Next, another Halloween cat. So yeah, you see Halloween cats for Build-A-Bear. They may not all be valuable, but this one definitely is. So this is Candy Corn Kitty. Candy Corn Kitty sells in the $400 range, so that is some serious money. Just like Huggable Pup, we got Candy Corn Kitty. So these are big time, big sellers, if you can get your hands on one of them. So you for sure want to be on the lookout. And next, this is kind of a series of Build-A-Bears that you want to be on the lookout for in general. And these are your biggest of big ticket items from what I've seen when it comes to Build-A-Bear. Sanrio. So we're talking Hello Kitty, Choco Cat, Cinnamon Roll. We're talking all of those. So we've got Hello Kitty, this Hawaiian variation. As you can see, this one's very valuable, especially if she has the flower still in her hair. But your big money ones, look at this Cinnamon Roll plush right here, $425 that this sells for. And by the way, I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but the majority of these plush in this video are pre-owned. So, you'll get really big money, bigger money, even if they're new. But, for sourcing purposes, most of what we get as resellers is used. So I like to do these videos talking in, more used prices. But yes, we got Choco Cat here for $325. So these are big money. So if you see Sanrio characters, and there's more than just these, there's a frog, there's like this yellow puppy, there's all kinds of different ones. But yeah, Hello Kitty, and a lot of Hello Kitty variations, not just that Hawaiian one. So be on the lookout for anything Hello Kitty related, anything Sanrio. And that's going to do it for this week. And just a reminder to you all, I will be going on vacation at the end of next week. So I may put a short up next week, but then there's going to be a chunk of time where I'm not putting out content just because I'm busy on vacation. I am going on a road trip with my kids. And am I going to be thrifting? You bet I'm going to be thrifting. So there will be some exciting finds, hopefully. Maybe even a guest appearance by another YouTuber. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah. So in the meantime, until then, I'm Melanie. This is Crow's Thrifty Finds. I'll see you next time.